I'm Mark.
And I'm Diane.
And today we are taking a look at Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Rye.
Yes, this is just their general single barrel rye. We're in Ohio. OHLQ, which is our liquor agency, does have its own single barrel rye that is actually at a price point cheaper than this bad boy. And I'm not going to tell you how much this is because I bought it for him for his birthday.
So it comes in this very nice box. You got this, you can see like the top of the bottle when you open it up. And the bottle itself, it's a very tight fit, is considerably fancier than your standard Jack Daniel's Rye bottle.
It still has kind of a square shape. I mean, it's a square shape, but it still has kind of a square shape. This is 94 proof, so 87% ABV, so it's going to be a bit stronger than your regular Jack Daniel's or your Jack Daniel's Rye. It is more expensive than either one of those two, and that is all I will say about that. If you want a general price, ohlq.com, go ahead and look at it. The OHLQ bottle, I already told you, is cheaper. This one, this bad boy right here, is pretty readily available in the state of Ohio. The OHLQ bottles are a little harder to come by.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, it makes sense. I mean, this is just a general single barrel. They can throw all these,
Sure,
as many of these as they want, but OHLQ only picked out a few, so.
smells really good.
Yes.
Smells pretty much like Jack Daniel's Rye, the other bottle, which I suppose I could have gotten out for reference. But ready to try some? Thank you. Very
It's,
smooth.
yeah. Another sip though.
This is good. Generally, the second sip is where you're going to get a better flavor.
And
Or a better idea of the flavor.
Yeah, and a lot less heat, but I felt like my second sip had a lot more heat on it than the first
So did,
sip.
so did mine.
Yeah, it's a rye, but it's a lot smoother. I'm not finding it really biting and abrasive.
Right, but
I'm getting a lot more of.
I'm getting a lot of heat on that back end.
I did on the second one. I'm getting it a lot. I hate to call it more like a Maryland style rye, like a Rittenhouse rye. You know, where it's smoother. It's more balanced. It's less, spicy and bitey, abrasive. But
Yeah, I would say this is a very kind of smooth, tame rye.
yeah, and I'm getting less baking spices and more like baked goods, like not like bread, but like maybe like spice cake, or because I'm getting a lot of that vanilla and some kind of oak and maybe some oat, but I'm getting that mixed, kind of like a really super, like oatmeal with, cardamom and nutmeg and cinnamon and, all your kinds of fun stuff in it. I'm getting, rather than feeling like it's just all baking spices.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not getting any fruit. Are you getting any fruit?
No, I mean, to me it's mostly just a lot of spice.
But to me it's tame spice. It's not.
Right, it's definitely a tamer than like a bullet rye.
Yeah, and it's like spice that's been mixed in with something.
And what's the proof on this again?
It is 94 proof, 87 or 47 ABV.
All right.
So it is stronger than most.
Slightly stronger.
Yeah, but this is a nice, really well balanced. It is. It's a nice, well balanced rye. Definitely getting some of that oak and some of the flavors from the oak, vanilla, for sure. It'd be interesting to see. I don't know that I'd want to put this in a cocktail.
Probably not for whatever the price is. Well, can you speak to this? For what you paid, based on how you're tasting it, do you think someone would want to invest in this? Would they be better off at this price point picking up some Peerless? Or
They couldn't pick up Peerless at this price point.
okay, would they be better off just
Picking up
the
2
lower?
bottles of Rittenhouse?
Yes.
I mean, it's really hard for me not to go just pick up some two bottles of Rittenhouse because, I mean, you already know I have 2 bottles of Rittenhouse in my house right now that are unopened. I mean, I could drink that stuff all day long.
So maybe not worth the expense. Gorgeous bottle though.
Very pretty bottle. If you like Jack Daniels, you might like it. I don't know how much I would want to. I drink me some Manhattans. Do I not drink? I drink me some Manhattans, and I am not sure that I would necessarily want to put this in a Manhattan. I'm not sure how this would play well with, you know, good Italian sweet vermouth. As far as, because to me the spice is so subtle. It's not bam in your face. It's more. This is definitely a kind of sit by the fire, have it in a glass, don't have ice in it, just, you know, sip and swirl, you know, kind of relax from your, you know, day and chill out kind of thing. You know, you like Jack Daniels, you know, give it a go. I think this is better than the Jack Daniels Rye.
Yeah.
And
Which is also fine.
Which is also fine.
Yeah.
And it's about, you know, twice the cost of the Jack Daniels Rye. So, if that gives you any kind of...
Yeah, it's not twice as good as regular Jack Daniels Rye.
No, and I don't know if we've even tried Jack Daniels Rye in
a cocktail?
In a cocktail.
I'm not sure.
I'm not a big fan of, we recently did, in the last 6 months or so since lockdown, we did Old Forester Rye, and this is definitely twice as much as Old Forester Rye, which I put in my Manhattans all the time because I'm not the biggest fan of that to drink by itself. So I think this could have a place if you want something a little nicer, or, you know, you're looking for your father-in-law for a Christmas gift who likes him some Jack Daniels, or your mother-in-law who likes Jack Daniels, because it's nicer, it's a nicer price, it's a more expensive price point, that kind of thing, and it's definitely a sipping whiskey, I would say. I don't think I would want to, but it's really well balanced. It's nicely balanced. Yeah, kind of subtle, shockingly. Very, very smooth.
Yeah, I was expecting a little more of that rye punch.
Yeah, no, it doesn't have that. And I'm sure if we continue to drink it, we won't have as much of that heat. Because at 94, it really shouldn't have the heat, and neither one of us felt it until the second sip, which is very unusual. Usually, you get all the heat on the first sip, and you need to sit for a second and wait, and then you know. But I hope that you liked it as a gift.
Yes, it's a wonderful gift.
Oh yeah, you can buy it for your boyfriend for his
Yes,
birthday.
she also got me the single barrel of regular Jack Daniels, which future video. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, till next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.